neighbors, welcome to Where Am I Wednesday. This week we are taking you behind the scenes of where we got to talk to Canine Police Officer Huntington and his canine dog, Teo. We hope you enjoy this video.
So Teo is a 3-year-old German Shepherd. He's from Czech Republic. We went through a 14-week basic training course with the city of Cincinnati to become a canine unit. We have to recertify every year through APADA to maintain our canine unit status. Teo's a dual-purpose police canine, so that means he's trained in tracking, apprehension, as well as narcotics. So we search for evidence, search for missing people, suspects, and then we also do drug detection. So we stop by schools and do drug searches for the schools. Out here on the road, we're proactive, making traffic stops, doing vehicle drug sniffs. Myself and Canine Teo here are also assigned to the DEA task force. So we spend a lot of time down at the CVG airport sniffing suitcases that are coming in and out, and getting a lot of contraband out of the airport as well. So right now we're assigned a night shift. Teo's commands are in Dutch. We wait till they're usually between 1 and 2 years old to start a dog with the police department. That way they're a little bit more mature and full grown before we start putting all the training on them that we need, because we tap into their natural drives and instincts. Canine Teo lives with me. I spend more time with him than anyone else. I have 2 kids at home, and I work with a lot of other police officers, but I spend more time with Teo than anyone else. The cruiser is a specially outfitted cruiser. That's just for us. I get to drive it home. The back seat is a special dog kennel insert for Teo, and we have a bunch of additional protective equipment and gear inside there to keep him safe. It's a heat monitoring system inside there that lets us know if the temperature rises above 85 degrees inside there, and it'll activate the lights and sirens. It'll send me a page on my phone off, and our page on this beeper here, and roll down the windows and turn on a fan to keep him safe. So also part of that system is I push this button right here, and it'll pop the door on the other side to allow him to come outside. If I'm fighting with a bad guy or something like that. So I'll yell for him, or
okay.
he'd find me. But so we had a vehicle pursuit a couple weeks ago, and a stolen vehicle ended up crashing, and the driver fled on foot. Well, we were driving alongside the driver, trying to get him to stop, and Teo, the guy cut back behind us, and I popped open the door, and Teo came running out. And I was yelling, "Teo here, Teo here!" So Teo found me, and then the guy was still running up ahead, and I sent Teo up ahead, and he apprehended the bad guy for us. No, so we use a lot of German Shepherds, we use a lot of Belgian Malinois, but it really doesn't matter the type of dog, as long as you have the right drives and temperament. You want a very high drive dog that is okay around loud noises and gunfire and stuff like that. And we're very careful about the dogs that we select to weed a lot of those dogs out. So we're getting the best of the best. And so yeah, well, now most dogs would not make it as a police dog. That's a good question. So just like any dog anywhere, even personal dogs, the right thing to do is ask the handler or the owner first, because even pet dogs can be might bite. So with us, yes, every police canine off is different. So some might say yes, some might say no. Depends on we might be there just hanging out, or we might be working. So if we're working, it wouldn't be a good idea when we'd say no. But Teo's a social dog. He's around my kids. We do a lot of canine demos for the public, and it's a great community policing tool. when we go out into the community and do different events and demos, it allows us to interact with the public on a different level than if I'm out on my cruiser and we're patrolling and stuff like that. So the public gets to see a different side of us that they normally wouldn't get to see. Yep. So the handler gets to have an option of taking the dog and making him basically kind of like a pet at home.
Oh, that's fun.
So yeah, when Teo retires, I'll take him and
Oh, cool.
he can live out the rest of his life with me. Yeah, my kids they enjoy hiding his toys, and then I send Teo and he finds them and stuff like that.
That's so fun.
Yeah, they think it's cool having a police dog.
What does he like to do around the house?
Well, we work night shift, so a lot of times during the day he's kind of locked up and sleeping. But he loves to work. He's got toys just like any dog at home, and he's just a normal dog at home. So when he sees me getting ready or putting on my uniform, he gets really excited.
Oh, fun. Well, thank you. I appreciate it. It's fun to learn about this side.
So this is it's an article search. It's one of the things we do is an area search for evidence. This is simulating like if someone breaks into a house and then runs through the woods or runs across the field or anywhere, and then we catch him on the other side. We knew when he broke into the house he had a gun, and then we caught him, he didn't have a gun or a mask. It could be anything with a scent of human odor on it. We can send the dog out and he can search the area much quicker than we can and locate that evidence for us. So you threw out a set of keys for us a little bit ago. I'm going to send Teo out here in the field and he's going to locate it for us. So what he's going to do when he finds it, he's going to down with the article or whatever it is with a fresh scent of human odor on it in between his paws. And we can do this on the top of Mount Rumpke Dump, anywhere. He can distinguish between all the trash and everything else and let us know what is evidence and what's not. Oh. Let's see. Here. Take it.
Good job.
Hey, boy. So everything Teo does, he does for this toy. When he finds drugs or evidence, he knows that he gets this toy and gets to play.
Oh, sure. We hope you enjoyed the behind the scenes of what a canine police officer does. Thanks for watching the last video of Where Am I Wednesday for the summer. Bye.